Let us continue the slides now. So look at the example. So find the coordinates of A, B, C, D, G, H and M. So from the coordinate plane. So here one graph is given, right? And some of the points also noted without the numbers, right? So here look at, we are going to find out the coordinates of the letters, okay? So here how many letters are there? So 4, 6, 7 letters are there. So we are going to find out the position of all the letters, okay? So first A. So A is here. So A is nothing but intersection of which axis, that is our which lines. So this vertical line and similarly this vertical line, right? So the distance from the y-axis and similarly this is the distance from the x-axis. So the distance from the y-axis known as abscissa, okay? Abscissa means the value of x, okay? So what about the value of x? What is the distance here? It is parallel to here, right? So 0, 2, so 2 centimeter, that is minus, because negative sign is there, so minus 2 comma, so minus 2 comma, and what about this vertical distance here? This is parallel to exactly y-axis, right? So the length is here 0, here minus 3, so minus 3. So what is the coordinate of A now? Minus 2 comma minus 3. And next to the coordinates of B, right? So the coordinates of B is nothing but, so this is 3 and this is y. In x-axis 2 is there. So the x value 2, that is abscissa 2, and y is 3 here. So 2 comma 3, right? So that is the coordinate of B. Similarly next to C. So C is here. So here in x-axis minus 3 and y-axis 1. So the point is minus 3 comma 1. So minus 3 comma 1, that is the point. And next D. So D is here, okay? So D is on the y-axis, right? On the y-axis, and here correspond to which one? In x-axis you can so x-axis not 1, 2, 3, 4 everything, but it is correspond to 0. So the value of x is nothing but here 0 and y value is nothing but 4, okay? So that point is nothing but 0 comma 4, D value. And what about G? So G is here, that is the distance of x-axis here, and also from y-axis this one, okay? So x value 2 and y value minus 2. So the point of G is 2 comma minus 2, right? So that is a point for G. And H. So H is here. Similarly the H is in x-axis, therefore x value 4 as it is we can write it. And similarly y value, so y value is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 everything, but this is correspond to 0, therefore the y value is 0, right? So from actually from these 2 points, that is 0 comma 4 and 4 comma 0, from these 2 points, the point which lie on the y-axis means the x value will be 0, right? And if the point lies on the x-axis means y value is 0, right? So what about 5 comma 0? So 5 comma 0 lies in x-axis or y-axis. So 5 comma 0. So 5 comma 0 means that 0 in y, okay? Therefore it is lies on the x-axis, okay? If x value 0 means it lies on the y-axis. If y value 0 means it lies on the x-axis, okay? That is a concept. And next finally m value. So m is here, okay? So m is lies on the x-axis, therefore y value definitely 0 and x value the same thing, that is minus 4. So minus 4 comma 0, because the points lie on the x-axis. So those points lie on the axis, one of the value will be 0. If the point lies on the x-axis, then the value of y is 0. If the point lie on the y-axis, the value of x will be 0, right? So that is a concept. And similarly that middle point is nothing but 0 comma 0, okay? So that is the procedure to find out the coordinate of the particular point in the coordinate plane, right? So let us go to the next example. So that is a solution, that is a equal to minus 2 comma minus 3 2 comma 3. So we have seen the last slide itself. Look at the next example. So plot 1 5, that is 2 comma minus 5 0 comma minus 3 6 comma 0 minus 5 comma minus 3 minus 2 1 0 comma 0 in the coordinate plane. Okay, so we are going to plot these points in the coordinate plane. Okay, so this one is nothing but already know that x-axis, right? So this one x-axis and this one y-axis, vertical axis. So the middle point is nothing but always 0 comma 0, right? 0 comma 0, the middle point, already know that. So this point is nothing but 0 comma 0. So next we are going to plot 1 comma 5. So here axes are 1 and ordinate 5, that is x value 1 y value 5, simply. Okay, so x value 1 means first let us write the number here 1 and 2 and here 3. I'm not able to write here, so you can write it. Okay, 4 5 6, just keep going on, and left hand side of x-axis, so minus 1, so minus value, so minus 1 minus 2 and minus 3. Similarly here down, minus 1, in y-axis down is negative value, right? Minus 1 and minus 2, and similarly in top of the y-axis, so plus 1 and 2. So like this, it's keep going on. Okay, so 1 comma 5, so x value 1, so x value 1 is here, and y value 5, so y value 5 means, so here 1 2 3 4 5, so it will be here. Okay, so y value 5 and x value 1. Okay, so this is the position of 1 comma 5, right? This is the position of 1 comma 5. So next 2 comma minus 5, so x value 2, so x value 2 means positive value, so it will be here. And then what about y value? Minus 5, so minus y value down. Okay, so here 1 2 3 4 5, so minus 5 it will be here, so the intersection of these two lines. Okay, so when you are drawing in your graph node, just draw the line like this and then plot the point. Okay, so this one 2 comma minus 5, 2 comma minus 5, right? Similarly next is 0 comma minus 3, so 0 is here and y value minus 3, so y value minus 3 means, already I said, suppose in any point having 0 as one of the value means they should lie on the axis only, either on the x-axis or y-axis according to the position of 0. So here the position of 0 in x, so in x is 0 means the point will lie on the y-axis. Okay, in y-axis at what in which one means minus 3, so minus 3 y-axis nothing but here down only, so this one minus 1 minus 2 and minus 3 will be here, so minus 3. Okay, so the point will lie on the y-axis, that is here. Okay, so this one is nothing but 0 comma minus 3, and similarly 6 comma 0, so this one also lies on the axis only because 0 is one of the value, and where it will lie means either x-axis or y-axis. So here which one 0, y value 0, therefore it will lie on the x-axis. So on the x-axis at exactly 6, on 6, so here 1, so here 1 2 3 4 5 6, it will lie on the point here, right? So that is the procedure to represent the values. And similarly what about here, minus 5 comma minus 3, both are negative value, both are negative value means x value minus 5, so here 1 2 3 4 5, so 1 2 3 4 5, so here from here and up to minus 3, so minus 3 down, that is y, so here 1 2 3, so it will come here. Okay, so that is the position of, so that is the position of minus 5 minus 5 comma minus 3, right? When you are drawing in your graph node, just draw horizontal line and also vertical line. Okay, and then plot the point, right? Let us go to the next example now. So before that, we have to recap whatever we have seen today. Okay, so here your chapter which contains, so only these kind of sums, how can we plot the points on the graph, right? That is the first one. And second type of sums is nothing but you have to find out the coordinate of the letters. Okay, in first example we have seen that 7 letters A, B, C, D, everything, and we found the coordinate point of that particular letters. So that kind of sum. And second sum, we can plot the given points on the graph. So that's all. So this much sums only there in our textbook, and also with the definitions. So what are the definitions, properties, everything. Okay. So let us summarize what and all we have seen today. Okay. So first one is nothing but what is coordinate plane? So the combination of x-axis, horizontal axis and vertical axis, nothing but a coordinate plane. The horizontal axis is known as x-axis and the vertical axis is known as y-axis. Right? So both axes intersect at 0. That point is called origin. Okay. So look at the first one, the position of an object. We have seen the first slide, the position of a book. Okay, so if you want to find out the position of an object at anywhere, that is on the table, on the floor, or on the wall, whatever it is, we can find out the horizontal and also vertical distance. So that one represent the position of an object. So next one, intersection of x-axis, that is coordinate plane. Intersection of x-axis and y-axis in a plane is known as coordinate plane, or we can call this as Cartesian plane also. So Cartesian plane, coordinate plane, both are same. And next one, coordinate plane can be classified into 4 quadrants. Okay, 4 quadrants, that is on the top right first quadrant, and if you move in anti-clockwise direction in second, third and fourth. Okay, and in the first quadrant both are positive, then x and y are positive in the first quadrant, and in the second quadrant x is negative and y is positive, and in the third quadrant both are negative, and in the fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative. Okay, and look at the next one. Intersection of x-axis and y-axis is known as origin. Already we know that, and it is known by O of 0, 0. Okay, and the distance of a point from the y-axis is known as abscissa or x-coordinate, and from the y-axis, that is from the x-axis, is known as ordinate or y-coordinate. Okay, that is the position of the point. Already I said the position of the point. How can we define the distance from the x-axis and also y-axis, or the distance of the horizontal line and also vertical line? So the distance of the point from the y-axis is known as abscissa. Okay, so you can define abscissa like this. Okay, and similarly the distance from the x-axis is known as ordinate. Okay, so this ordinate is parallel to the y-axis always. Okay, so these are the important concepts, definitions and properties under coordinate geometry. Okay, so here in this within this video, this lesson got over, right? So take your textbook and go through all the example sums and concepts also, everything. So everything which contains this kind of concepts and properties only. So only 2 types of sums are available in our textbook. Okay, so first one, we have to find out the coordinates of the letters. Okay, on the coordinate plane. That is the first one. And second one, we have to find out the or we can find out, that is we can plot the points, the given points, as it is in the second example. We can plot the given points in the coordinate plane. Okay, so like that sums only there in our textbook completed. Okay, and similarly the properties is very important. Just go through all the properties and also definitions. Okay, so let us meet in the next session. Thank you.